What's up, y'all? It's Daily Destiny and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been a minute since I said that, but yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey. If you are new here, my name is Destiny. I'm 29 years old. Y'all about to be 30 in March, but Team Marys, I'm about to be 30 years old. And yeah, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. So yeah, y'all, also don't forget to turn on your post notification bell so you can be notified every time that I post. So y'all, I'm back with another story time video. Yes. So today's video is going to be about the time when my friend crashed my car, and baby, she did the unthinkable after that to pay me back. And I was just like, what? So yeah, y'all, this story was crazy. If you want to hear what happened, then keep on watching. So yeah, y'all, this story takes place in like, I want to say like 2013. Yeah, like 2013. So around this time, like when I had got my first car, an unfortunate situation happened with it. Maybe I'll tell that story one day, but I won't tell it now. It had nothing to do with me, but an unfortunate situation happened, and then something happened to my car and I didn't have it anymore. So my mom had bought me my first car for my 16th birthday. It was a gold Impala 2003, but yeah, I didn't have the car anymore, so I didn't have a car. So y'all know I had Aubrey. I was a teen mom. So my daddy was like, I'm gonna get you a car or whatever so you and Aubrey can get around. So he had got me another gold car. He had got me a 1997 Saturn. It was like a little gold car, but it was so cute. It was perfect for just me and Aubrey to get around in. So he had got me the car. So when my daddy got me the car, he was like, don't let nobody drive the car. He like, I got this car for you so you and my granddaughter can get around. Don't let nobody drive the car. Don't let none of your boyfriends drive the car. None of your friends, nobody. Don't let nobody drive this car. That was the rules when he gave me the car. So I'm like, okay. So I had a friend, a little bit of backstory on her. I had a friend, we're gonna call her Blue. Blue and I is not friends no more. I swear, y'all, I do not be falling out with everybody, but I only tell story times about the people that I don't care to. We're not friends anymore, so I don't care to tell this. I don't care if you get upset that I tell this story. So yeah, those are the people I tell stories about, but I swear, y'all, I do not be getting into it with everybody. But yeah, Blue and I are not friends anymore, but at the time, we were friends. So Blue and I have been friends since high school. She was 2 years older than me, but we had met at the alternative school. And so we had continued to stay friends after high school. We were really close. She was in my wedding. We were friends for 11 years. We ended up being friends for 11 years after that, before we wound up getting into it or whatever over something totally unrelated. So we have been friends or whatever. So like I said, Blue was 2 years older than me. So by this time, I'm 18? I'm 19. Blue has gotta be 21 if she's 2 years older than me. So we have been friends or whatever. Blue didn't have a car at the time, but she was older. She did have a driver's license. Her parents used to let her drive their cars. Hold on, y'all, I'm sorry. Let me turn down the TV. I'm watching something messy on Tubi. Her parents used to let her drive their cars. So she did have a driver's license, and she used to drive around and stuff in their cars, but she did not have a car of her own that belonged to her. However, she did have a license and was able to drive a car. So at the time, I had a boyfriend. I was dating the crazy boyfriend, the boyfriend that I was dating that broke in my house and tried to kidnap my kid, the one that I told y'all about in my experience dating outside my race story. Him, yeah, I was dating him at the time. So he worked at a gas station. So one day I went down to the gas station. I had Blue with me. This was probably like 3 weeks after I had got my new car that my daddy had bought for me. So Blue and I go down to the gas station and we chilling or whatever at his job. We can always pull up there and, you know, chill with him. I'm down there chilling behind the counter with him. And so something was going on at her house. I can't remember. But she got a call from home from one of her parents telling her she needed to hurry up and get home for something. Something was going on. So Blue coincidentally lived maybe like 10 blocks from my boyfriend job, the crazy maniac's job. She lived like 10 blocks down from him, from his job. So she like, I gotta go, I gotta hurry up or whatever. I gotta go home and do something. Something was going on. Something happened at the house. She had to hurry up and run home for something. So I'm like, okay, all right, well, I'm not ready to go yet. So if you just gotta run home really quick, then just go ahead and take my car and go ahead and run home and do what you gotta do, and then just come back and get me or whatever, because I'm gonna just chill up here with my boyfriend. So she like, okay, girl, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just run home, do what I gotta do, whatever, check in on my parents, make sure they cool, and then I'm gonna come right back and get you, and then we gonna go do whatever, you know, we was supposed to go do. So I'm like, okay, girl, go ahead or whatever. I'm gonna be right here with my boyfriend. Go ahead. So she goes outside, gets in the car, leave to go home. Not even 5 minutes later, not even 5 minutes later, she starts calling my phone. I answer the phone. I'm like, hello, hey girl, what's going on? Thinking she about to tell me something going on at the house, because by this time she should have been home, because she only lived like a couple blocks down from his job. So I'm thinking she about to tell me, you know, the drama, the tea, what's going on at the house, why they calling her. She like, oh, Destiny, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but I had a little accident and you got a flat tire. I'm a flat tire. She like, yeah, your tire is flat. I'm like, how the hell did you get a flat tire? And you literally was going down the street. So she like, I don't know what happened. The car spent out on me. It was fall. It wasn't winter. It wasn't no snow on the ground. It wasn't raining that night. How did the car spin out on you? You got a dang on license. I don't understand. You literally was going 10 blocks down. So she like, oh, the car just spent out on me out of nowhere, and I ran into something, or whatever. I hit the curve, and now one of your tires is flat. The driver's side front tire is flat. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm pissed off, but I'm just still thinking like, okay, it's a flat tire. I got a little car. Tires is $25. I'll just go get another tire. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So when the next person came in for shift change at my boyfriend's job, he went ahead and he was like, all right, come on, let's go and check on your car or whatever. Let's get down here. Let's go over there or whatever. So me and him get in the car and we drive to her house. We pull up on my car. My car is towed up, y'all. Towed up from the floor up. The tire, it ain't even flat. The tire is hanging off. The tire is twisted like this. The tire is just leaning. It's just it's singing lean on me. Like it's leaning off, the fender toe up. The whole driver's side front of the car is tore up. And we're both just looking at each other, just trying to understand, like, what happened to this car? And you only was going 10 blocks down. Like, what happened to this car? I'm just puzzled at this time. I don't understand. So I'm genuinely looking at her like, what happened? And she just crying, apologizing. I'm so sorry, girl. Your car just spent out and this and that. So I'm immediately thinking in my head, like, this is why I should have listened to my daddy when he told me don't let nobody drive my car. But a hard head makes a soft butt. And what happened? My booty was real soft that day because I gave her the keys, not listening. This is why people need to listen to their parents. Every time I tell a story on my channel, is to tell a lesson. Listen to your parents. Don't let nobody drive your car if that's what they tell you, because if my car was going to be messed up, I would have rather been to want to tear it up. And I only had it for 3 weeks. I got to get my kid to school. I got to get to work. And now my car tore up after only 3 weeks of me having it. And I wasn't even the one that drove it. So I'm immediately scared because I'm like, dang, like, what am I going to do now? Like, I got to call my daddy. Like, he about to be mad as ever at me because I didn't listen to him, and I let my friend drive my car, and she tore my car up. So she like, girl, don't worry, girl, I'm gonna fix it. Tomorrow we can take it to the shop, and whatever they say it's gonna cost to fix it, I'll get it fixed for you. I'll pay for it. So at the time, Blue didn't even have a job. So I'm thinking like, where are you gonna get the money from to pay for this car, and you don't even have a job? I gotta get a tire, I gotta get the fender replaced. I mean, it's just, I don't know what else. Like, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know what's going on with the car, but the car is damaged very badly. And it don't look like that it's just gonna be just a tire that I need, or it's just gonna be $100 to fix it. Like, the car had way more than just $100 or two worth of damage to the car. So it was like, girl, you're going to need more than just $100. And where are you going to get the money from? You don't have a job. So I'm thinking like, where is she about to get this money from? So she like, don't worry or whatever. I'm gonna start paying you. So the next day, my boyfriend takes the car to one of his friend's shops to get it looked at. We find out it's going to be like $500 to fix my car. So I'm sitting here like, wow, I got to get around. It's going to cost $500 to fix this car. I'm not paying for this, even though probably I should have, because clearly, you know, I didn't listen. I should have accepted the responsibility too, but I'm mad as hell. I'm like, bro, you're gonna pay for this, because no, like, I just got this car. Like, you need to pay for this. So she like, okay, I'm come up with the money and this and that. So she like, I'm gonna call you, whatever. I'm gonna start giving you money every day or whatever until I pay it off. So I'm like, okay. So probably like 2 days go by. She called me like, I got $200 for you. I'm like, okay. She gave me the $200. Probably like the next day, she like, I got another $150 for you. I'm like, okay. So then probably like maybe like a week later, she gave me the last of the money or whatever. And so I was able to get the car fixed and get it back up and rolling, whatever. My boyfriend had got it fixed for me at the shop, took it to his friend or whatever. They got it together. And I was able to get the car back up and rolling. And so I wound up asking her, like, girl, like, I'm thinking, like, where is you? At the time, I didn't care where she was getting the money from. For real. When she was giving me the money, I didn't really care, because I needed the money. I mean, I got to get around, like, I need my car fixed. So I don't care. You got the money. Hey, you know, give me the money. So I didn't think to ask her about it. But then it was probably like, after I got the car fixed, maybe like some months went by, I wind up asking her, like, where were you getting the money at to get the car fixed? Because you weren't even working. You don't want to know what this girl told me she was doing. She was like, oh, I had got a motel. I had got a motel room downtown, and I was basically selling my products for the money or whatever to get your car fixed. And I'm like, what? And she like, yeah, I was doing that or whatever to get the money for you. And I'm like, you really didn't have to do that. Like, and then at the time I was working. Oh, okay. This is what I had named. I didn't name. I can't remember what name I gave him. I was gonna tell y'all the name I gave him in the video. I can't even remember. Crazy. That was his name. Crazy. So I'm working at the club that I met him at. I'm working at the club. She could have gotten a job in there. They was always looking for more shot girls, more waitresses. I tried to get her a job in there. She could have gotten a job in there with me instead of doing that. Like, you did not have to do that for the car. You really didn't. You could have made that money in 2 nights working at the club with me. You did not have to go out and do that. And it was just like, wow. But this is why you need to listen to your parents, kids. When your parents tell you, don't let nobody drive your car, don't let nobody wear your stuff, don't let nobody ride your bike, it's for a reason. They are telling you that for a reason, because when things get messed up or when things get tore up, they're going to be upset. And then eventually my dad did find out what happened to the car, because when I got it fixed, it was like, it was fixed, it was drivable, but it was like the appearance of it, you could tell that it had been, you know, in an accident. And my dad was really upset with me. He was really, really mad at me because I did that and I didn't listen, and I felt really, really bad about that. So I wouldn't, you know, I would never do that again. I'd be really mad if my daughter did that too. So, you know, my daughter's going to be driving soon. She'll be 13 this year. So I'd be really mad if I bought her a car and I told her don't let nobody drive it and she let her friend drive it and they tear it up 3 weeks later. I would be really upset. And yeah, like that's what happened. I got my car fixed, but it wasn't like back to pristine condition, because when my daddy bought me this car, it may have been an older car. However, it was in pristine condition and it was in tip-top running shape. Wasn't nothing wrong with the car. My dad had literally spent time purchasing me a nice quality, reliable vehicle so me and my daughter can get around, and it was just tore up in 3 weeks. So that was just wild to me. And then what you did to get the money was just even wilder. Like that's crazy business, when you could have just asked me to talk to my boss or my manager and get you a job working with me. You didn't have to go out and do that. But whatever. Anyways, Blue and I are no longer friends, and I will tell that story on my channel one day, because it's definitely an interesting story that you're going to want to hear. So if you do want to hear that story, and if you like this story, then comment down below. And I also wanted to ask y'all, what do y'all think about me doing some hair content on my channel? I've been getting a lot into natural hair care lately, and I've been having a lot of stuff going on with my hair, and I've been wanting to share my journey. So if that's something you guys might be interested in seeing on my channel, then also leave that down in the comments. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the story, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.